6 successful years of partnership to bring to the spotlight the finest marketers of the country, the Lime bandwagon is all set to embark on its 7th season of adventure. Hello and welcome to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. I'm Pooja Kamal and today we're at the beautiful IIM campus located in Bangalore, a city that dons many hats, the IT capital, the garden city and the city with the most perfect weather all through the year. But what makes IIM Bangalore special is that it has recently launched a specialized digital education program known as Massive Open Online Courses on a platform developed jointly with Harvard University and MIT. The program, which has received registrations from over 40,000 students across 180 countries, aims to harness the internet for affordable education from the best faculty from all over the world.
IIMB's performance on Lime has been nothing short of a yo-yo. From a dismal first season where they stood last, the institute climbed to the 10th place in Season 2, won the competition in Season 3, finished a close second in Season 4, won the competition again in Season 5, and last year finished a disappointing 14th on the list.
This year, the theme on Lime is digitizing India, the changing face of business. And the companies in focus are e-commerce startups looking to become billion-dollar brands in the years to come.
Today, most e-commerce companies rely on mobile for about 70% of their business. Everything has gone digital, be it calling a cab, or purchase of furniture and clothes, or even ordering something as basic as food. The future for the sector that has already seen a few billion-dollar companies is only looking better.
We at Lime constantly endeavor to make the competition exciting for the students and you, the viewer, while playing the battle fair and square. And this year, while continuing to do so, we've changed around the rules a little.
5 teams will be picked out to make their executive pitch to the jury on the day of the campus round. Of the 5, the jury will then adjudge along with the audience, the top 2 to present their marketing ideas. Only 1 team will move on to the semi-final stage, where they will compete with teams from all over the country and the 3 wildcard entrants. And finally, the grand finale, where India's top 3 marketing teams will battle to win the competition.
The case study for IIM Bangalore comes from Lenskart, one of India's fastest growing eyewear business. Founded in 2010, Lenskart, which has grown over 200% in the last 2 years, has received 3 rounds of funding from venture capitalists already. IDG Ventures in 2011, Ronnie Screwvala-led Unilaser Ventures in 2013, and TPG Growth and TR Capital in January this year.
The Indian customer segment today is opting primarily for in-app purchases, forcing traditional companies to also go digital. The next wave of growth is expected to come from mobile purchases, and Lenskart is well positioned to tap this emerging market. The challenge for the teams is to identify the cause of app uninstallation and recommend features to attract more installation and engagement. Identify category drivers for product segment for both online and mobile. Devise a marketing strategy with defined timelines and clear success matrices. And devise a communication strategy along with promotional tactics and a media mix.
It's now time to meet our 5 teams. It's a very full house here as we can see. And very interesting names, guys. Tujo, Citrus Zars, Orange Mithai, Oranges and Lemon, and Limestone. And to start with, we have a little task for you, which again is, trust me, very interesting. Now what you have to do is you have to convince someone on campus to buy 2 frames from Lenskart. Whoever enables the sale the quickest is the winner. Now the key is that it has to be in front of us and you have a max of 20 minutes to do that. So we're watching you. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. Come on.
So would you like to buy this? Pick one for costume.
Fine.
Would you like to shop on Lenskart?
Okay, fast. Quick.
Place order.
No, just go to add to cart. I think that's
Pick two together, right?
Pick whatever you like here.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Place order. Okay, got it. It's 1299.
64413.
It's confirmed.
Wow, the competition was very close. I must say congrats guys, because everyone managed to complete the task and everyone did actually sell. That's amazing. But as I had said, the winner will be the one that enables the sale the quickest. So our result on the basis of time taken to enable the sale. Let me tell you firstly who took how much time, okay? Tujo, Citrusar and Orange Mithai, you all took 5 minutes to make the sale. Oranges and lemon, y'all did it in 4 minutes. And the winner, limestone, y'all did it in 3 minutes. Let's hear it for them. Very well done. So I hope you all enjoy the competition tomorrow just as much. And good luck to everyone. It's time for a short break. On the other side, we'll find out which two teams make the cut. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Line 7. We are at our first campus round at IIM Bangalore, and it's time to introduce our jury panel for the day. We have Anand Rangaswamy from CNBC TV 18, N.B. Kanagal, Professor Marketing from IIM Bangalore, Vikrant Modalia, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer from Lenskart, and Prabha Narasimhan, Vice President Personal Care South Asia from Hindustan Unilever. Welcome, judges. It's time for the executive pitch from our top 5. Let's first call on stage Team Citrus Zars.
Lenskart free eye checkup once in every 6 months. Short term, another one is long term. We propose a 3-pronged approach to deal with this problem. Change, communicate, engage. You shop this look as everything that...
With all 5 teams having given their executive pitch, the jury along with the audience get to decide the top 2 teams to proceed to the next stage at the campus round.
We have splitted our recommendation into 2 parts.
Our first team that is qualified from IIM Bangalore is Team Orange Mithai. Welcome, team. You know the rules, but let me quickly take you through them. You'll be given 3 minutes to make your presentation, and at the end of time, we'll sound the buzzer. That will be followed with a question and answer session with our jury. Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Great. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Necessity, accessory, outfit. 3 simple words to describe the eyewear evolution. Looking into the current state of Lenskart and digging deep into the consumer profiles, we identified 3 segments. Utilitarians, the daily users of glass, for whom product is the hero. Fashionista, the fashion seekers for whom promotion is the hero. And exclusives, users of special glassware for whom availability is the hero. Exclusive being a niche segment, our focus would be on the former 2. We started off with an idea of understanding the triggers and lapsing reasons for app installation and stickiness. Barriers for installation are A, poor ratings, and B, website being perceived better than R. For uninstallation, lack of engagement was the biggest problem, coupled with poor communication of offers. Our recommendations are aligned across 3 success metrics: user base, engagement, and conversion. Starting off with the short-term recommendations, idea 1, through our primer research, we identified that daily users with high power find it difficult to use 3D try-on in website due to issue of proximity. Hence, we propose to introduce 3D try-on in mobile app to ensure ease of use for them, complemented by introducing save and share option to help a user share the trial image with his influencer group and include Lenskart logo on it to create brand awareness through digital visibility. Idea 2. Consumers like to wear an accessory that projects their personality. Introduce virtual sales selector in mobile application. Users undergo a multiple question personality test to identify their triers, brands, and frames that suits their personality. This increases engagement while purchase.
Idea 3. Rope in style consultants to aid fashion seekers in selecting the best matching frames for them. Leverage credibility of consultants to improve conversions. Idea 4. Introduce style ambassador programs. Make your own users the style icons. Incentivize them by providing Lenskart style ambassador cards, free pair of designer glass to share their stories on how important spectacles are in their life. Idea 5. capitalize on the need to look like others. Introduce Shop This Look through a separate page called Shop Our Instagram in the mobile app. Consumer uploads their image in social media platforms with hashtag #ILoveLensKart. This induces interest amongst the viewers. Idea 6. Provide snippets on brands, evolution of eyewear, for example from Museum of Spectacles, emerging trends to drive interest and engagement between purchases. And our long-term recommendation is to bring in daily users, a high potential untapped segment, by bringing doctors into the value chain as validators. The execution plan for this is A. Form tie-ups with clinics without optical stores. B. Develop a separate interface for doctors to enter the tech specs. C. Generate a unique ID to facilitate purchase. Our marketing strategies in short term would focus on tapping the existing install base to increase the engagement levels, to avoid app uninstallation, and to result in increased conversion. In long term, we intend to build the user base and improve the reach of Lenskart. Though the above mentioned two segments differ in multiple ways, winning the SI will win you the user base. Thank you.
Anybody your age, do you think they will use a hashtag or anything which says I love Lenskart?
Yes, sir, because the...
No, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me why.
Yeah, because the main reason is that they want to look like others, and the focus here is on fashionistas. The basic reason is that they see the idea of extended self. They want to look like someone else, and they want to project it.
So why would I plug Lenskart?
Yeah, that is for brand visibility, digital visibility.
So you before you try the brand and so on, you start loving the brand?
No. The thing is that Lenskart is in the initial phase. We want to build awareness. So what we want to do is
As a consumer,
yeah.
Will you talk about loving a brand that you have no relationship with?
No, this is based, when you use it, you will be the influencer for some other users, right? You'll be the basic idea behind the creation of awareness is that we are trying to do something like a dub smash here. So when you share something...
No, that is another area. Dub smash is where you're putting a logo,
yeah.
which I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Are you going to plug a logo are you going to put a logo of somebody on your Facebook page? So are you okay with that?
So every picture, so the whole idea about here is there is a consumer behavior that whenever you buy a new accessory, people especially fashionistas like to upload on the social network and try to get reviews on how they look upon wearing the accessory. So we are tapping this consumer behavior and using their pictures in our portal and saying that if you want to have a look like this, shop this look.
Which is your high fit segment. You're saying it's a fashion return.
Yes.
Why do you think it is so?
So that's why. So firstly, they have high proclivity and inclination to buy online. And secondly, these kind of personality tests and shop by look and other style consultants would be more appealing to fashionistas rather than utilitarians. Though fashion-seeking people are in the utilitarian segment, most of them are kind of look and need for approval types of people. So here we are exclusively focusing on fashionistas who are wearing sunglasses, who will be more inclined to do all these three.
In terms of the experience on desktop versus mobile versus app, are you aware that in terms of what we really are seeking an answer is how to increase mobile conversion?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Now mobile has two parts to it. One is obviously the mobile site and then there is the mobile app.
Yes.
What should I do with my mobile site? Because all that you guys seem to be talking about is the app. Yes. What should I do with my mobile site? Shut it down.
So normally what will happen is if a person who is currently purchasing a particular spectacle in a website, if we want to shift...
Website means what?
Website means a desktop website. So if we want to shift, he normally shift to a mobile app rather than to a mobile site. So that's why we have focused our recommendation wholly on the mobile app. So even if you take as a customer, I'm not the one who will go to the mobile site and then purchase. If I want to do it, I directly go to the desktop and then I will do it. If it is mobile, obviously it is mobile app. So that's why, that is the entire thing. That's why we have...
so in other words, are you actually saying that the mobile site is useless?
Yes, we don't think it is profitable to have a mobile app.
All right, I got the answer.
Okay, so if I was to just expand on that question and ask you what could be the advantages of Lenskart, their business, using a mobile site versus a mobile app?
We don't think any specific advantage of using mobile site over mobile app as a consumer.
So I know it was mentioned in the case study. So, and just for my own clarification, what are the Lenskart conversion rates on all three channels?
So the conversion rates which were asked in the case was to convert mobile site.
No. What are they right now? I mean, we want to improve them, sure.
So in the mobile side it was around 1%, and in app it was around 4%.
In desktop?
3. In desktop
we haven't looked into.
Anyway, that's the crux of the case study. in terms of, so fair enough. So I think one should have spent time focusing on that. Yeah.
Thank you, team. With that, it's time for a short break. On the other side, we'll find out who IIM Bangalore has picked as the second team for the campus round. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Line Season 7, the first campus round from IIM Bangalore. It's now time to call on our second team, Team Line Stoned. Welcome, team. So you have 3 minutes to make your presentation, and at the end of time, we'll sound our buzzer. And then the much-awaited question and answer session with the jury. Ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now.
Hello, we're Team Limestone. So the three reasons why users download an app, but as you see, the causes of app uninstallation, like crashes often, slow responsiveness, unintuitive design, all have to do with only one of the reasons, which is saying user experience. The top issues faced by the Lenskart app, as we saw through the reviews, were user interface issues, customer service issues, technical glitches, all exactly having to do with user experience. And we compared with these with higher rated m-commerce apps, and it was a very similar trend. So what we realized was the Lenskart app was falling short of giving users exactly what they wanted, which is seeing a glitch-free and a user-friendly environment.
So we propose a three-pronged approach to deal with this problem: change, communicate, engage. We want to change the current UI to revamp the user experience. For example, include a call us button to make it easier for users to reach out, make it easier to track, edit and cancel orders, and overall make the app seem bug-free. We also want to, after we have revamped the user experience, do a one-time aggressive communication to the user saying, look, there's a new app out there, by using well-targeted campaigns. Use promotions that push users to app, use easy referral schemes unlike the one that you see right now, and focus on the category drivers of the platform primarily. Now, we have heard that Lenskart wants to expand to 200 stores at the end of the year, use greater in-store promos and engagement. Profile and location-based cataloging is something that is not happening today. As per a latest report from eBay, Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are going to drive the customer sales from e-commerce companies. We want to focus on them also. The marketing mix we are suggesting is multi-channel, each customized. For example, if you go to the Lenskart mobile site, it says download our app for better price. Why not say download our app for a better shopping experience?
Moving on to app engagement, we discussed call to action buttons, but right now I want to focus on deep app linkages. As you see, there the message talks about going to the lenskart.com, but then there are other sites that are pushing them to the app. So your messaging should be such that it's to the app and not to the site. The other thing that we found was there's an incongruence between the platforms, between the desktop and the mobile app. So when something like shortlist and compare, which is very essential for a user, that needs to be there in the app. Otherwise, there's no reason why they would go for it. And thirdly, introduce revisit features like Notify Me that will keep driving people back to the app. And finally, talking about the category drivers, the one aha moment for us during the research was that because of the small real estate on the phone, people prefer ordering standardized products through this. Ergo, drive contact lenses through the phone. If not that, if you want to promote your frames, probably go for different kinds of views, like a grid view or a multiple view that helps people with this.
Thank you.
So tell me, what would you call this category? Is it a low involvement category, high involvement category, and so on?
Yeah. So it is a high involvement category. The user needs to be sure that the frame he or she is choosing fits well. It needs to fit well in terms of the design also. There needs to be a touchy-feely aspect to it also. So there is a certain sense of involvement from the user perspective. Online, the user is not able to get the entire expectations of the users not being met.
So in your whole strategy, what are you doing to raise the involvement of the consumer in Lenskart?
What we are focusing on is to increase their engagement via app. Given that the next wave of engagement or the ordering is going to come from mobile application.
Is that the next step or the first step? First they have to trust. Is there no issue of trust before I download an app?
Again, so three-pronged approach that we spoke about. First and the most important is change. We need to change the user experience to retain the users and stop them from uninstalling the application. Right now, 75% of the active uninstallations are being uninstalled by users. So we want to first retain the users.
Is there anything uniquely about the mobile app And I'm curious to find out because our contribution from our app and therefore our traffic and its overall contribution to all our revenues is increasing month on month. So something must be working.
The scan barcode thing, because as long as you integrate your features with something that's in the mobile phone, that might not be there in the desktop. Like you have the scan barcode option there. It says, through your mobile camera, you'll be able to scan barcodes to get discounts. We were thinking of other things like location guessing, like your app will be able to...
Now you're talking about things that can happen. I'm talking about right here.
The first thing, to scan the barcode and be able to...
No, that's not it. That's not it. Is there anything else that I'm sure with such exhaustive research that you've done and listed down all the things that are not right with the app, you would have certainly discovered something.
So in terms
of... maybe you didn't. I don't know. I could be mistaken.
So we would agree our focus was more on finding out what is not working for users. But from our experience and also from few of the primary research that we did, users like the variety of products that is present on the app. The fact that they can just switch from one tab to the other tab and look at the various categories and the offerings in each of the categories.
All right, got it.
A little bit. You guys talked about a communication program.
Right.
So who would you address and how would you do it?
So we want to target current users. We want to target the users who had the app and uninstalled and went out of the ecosystem. And we also want to acquire new customers. So our marketing strategy is looking at 3 segments. Also, we are looking at multiple channels, mainly focusing on using the in-app notifications and push notifications. One thing that clearly came out from our primary research and secondary research is, as of now, the promotions that are being done, it's not customized, it's not targeted. There was a stat that we included in the PPT. There is one of Lenskart users who has been ordering only contact lenses from Lenskart, but she receives notifications about sunglasses with a male model. So that was a clear disconnect between what the user has been traditionally buying and what the promotion should be. So use targeted, customized marketing campaigns at different customer segments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me quickly tell you, the winner today gets a cash prize of 50,000 rupees, a fast-track route to the pre-placement interview round at HUL, and super stylish watches from Fossil and Lime hampers. And the team to win this is Team Limestone. Congratulations. Round today. Next week, we move to IIM Kozhikode, where the teams prep to solve the challenge by MobiQuick. Until then, from the entire team, many thanks for watching.